ever passed down Baltimore City traveling down I-95, you may have noticed Baltimore's famous smokestack. That smokestack is attached to an incinerator, and that incinerator is burning trash. That trash incinerator isn't just burning trash to get rid of it. It's actually burning that trash to convert it into energy. First thought, you may say, well, what a cool way to deal with an ongoing problem. Way to use trash for energy instead of just throwing it in the landfill sounds like a great thing. See, when you burn plastic and rubber and things that are painted, it releases a lot of pollutants. In fact, burning this type of stuff releases about 4 times more pollutants than coal-fired power plants. That's 4 times the amount of carbon dioxide and heavy metals like mercury and lead. So, of course, all the people that live near this trash incinerator in South Baltimore are breathing in all these pollutants. In fact, that one incinerator facility is thought to contribute up to 35% of all of the industrial air pollution in Baltimore City. You might say, well, that's a pretty easy problem to fix. Let's just stop burning the trash. The thing is, the state of Maryland has a law that says that a significant portion of their energy must come from what are called Tier 1 renewables. So classically, when we think of renewables, we think of wind and solar, but in fact, the state of Maryland does classify burning trash as a renewable source of energy. And so by burning this stuff, it allows the energy suppliers to be compliant with that law. The other problem is that even though Baltimore City owns that 15-acre site the incinerator sits on, much of it's operated and used by private contractors. Now, even though there's many ongoing lawsuits and many government representatives have made promises to shut down the incinerator facility in Baltimore, they recently had their contract renewed and are expected to continue operation until the year 2033 at a minimum. Despite the political pressure to cut funding to the facility, somehow over the past several years, funding has nearly doubled. It's quite a complicated issue because as much as I can't stand the thought of landfills receiving all this trash, I also hate the thought of people having to breathe this stuff in. And the other thing to consider here is that Maryland's RPS law says that by 2030, we're supposed to have up to 50% of our energy supply coming from Tier 1 renewables. And so right now, there's pressure to cut one of those sources of renewable energy, if you consider burning trash renewable energy, in the midst of our law saying that we must increase renewable energy production.